Sabaton's music back to life once more.
Yes, dude. This is phenomenal already. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dane Bramage Rocks channel. I love it when Sabaton releases new music, and if you watch my last reaction to the first single to what's assumably an upcoming album, or at least a building of one, Templars, loved it. Super fun. It's been on my playlist and on rotation. And on June 5th, 2025, they dropped another single called The Hordes of Khan. So this is going to be awesome, assuming they're talking about Genghis Khan and his leadership and his army and all the stuff that happened there. But that's for another day, because Sabaton is phenomenal at telling history stories. And just going above and beyond music videos, as they always allude down to world leaders in war and battles and all the things surrounding that. You guys all know this. I don't even know I have to repeat it. I just feel like I need to fill an intro. But without further ado, new Sabaton is here, and it's going to be in the Dane Bramage Rocks channel. So here we go. Sabaton, The Hordes of Khan, official music video. Here we go. Oh my God, this is a 7.5 minute video. This is going to be awesome. It might be one of those that's actually a 4 or 5 minute song, but then the last 2 minutes is just like credits and history or something. But we'll see. Who cares? Let's go.
It's the year 2045,
Oh.
and Earth is finally at peace.
Baloney.
But since the beginning of time, there was always war. People kept choosing fear and fighting. And World War III almost wiped us out. But somehow, after everything, we came together. And my favourite band ever, Sabaton, made music and told stories about real wars,
Yes.
real heroes. But since there were no more wars to make music about, they finally quit playing a few years ago.
No
Today,
way.
they're part of history, and their instruments belong in a museum. I play in a metal band with my friends, and tonight, we're sneaking into this museum to bring Sabaton's music back to life once more.
Yes, dude. This is phenomenal already. There will never, ever be a time where there's nothing about war and history, because there are so many stories and battles and stuff that have yet to be sung about. So it's funny. I love what that was telling there. But yeah, that's just super cool. But that will never come. That never. No way. Because if World War III happened, there'd just be a whole new slew of music to write and stories to tell. Awesome. This is so cool.
This way. Wow. Over there.
Actually, there's real people in that. That is very cool.
This is amazing. That's well said. This way.
All these different warriors from different cultures, backgrounds, countries. Boom. Genghis Khan. Oh, they got a little Mongolian throat music going on there in the back.
This way. Come on. We're gonna get in so much trouble.
I love this so much. This is so much fun.
Welcome to our exhibition.
The Final World Peace Tour 2039.
Sabaton, famous in the first half of the 21st century, playing heavy metal with historical lyrics. We are proud to display the instruments used during their final tour. No touching. It says they contain magic.
Ooh! That's hot. Oh, it's the whole band. Okay. Oh boy. Damn.
Plans of the horse, by chaos and turmoil gave birth to our force. He makes no excuse if you're rich or you're poor. He will value all your skills, and he will recognize the kills. From the eastern steps of plans, the greatest seed of power.
There they are.
All is strong and is carried by the wind. The Mongolian tracks unite to the fight under the banner.
Yep.
Position and to defeat them on the field. The search of the
He must have been pissed when he saw how small Mongolia actually was. He's like, no! Of course, if you know the history of the Hordes of Khan, of course their entire thing was to, expand their land and take over more. When is war not allude to that, right? But if you notice at the very beginning, this is just carrying on. These guys are just like non-stop. But that host image lady, she said, no, don't play them because these instruments contain magic. And as soon as they started playing, like, this wave went through, woke everybody up. It's almost like Night at the Museum, if you've ever seen that movie, where just all the museum characters come alive. And so you see Genghis Khan going there fighting his way through, but then all the other warriors, and you saw the Templars and all the other characters they played in previous songs that they've sung, which was the entire band, have all woken up and now like watching. This is actually a neat take to the story. I'm loving this. Can't wait to see where it goes. There they are. Sugar Rush. Damn. Aw.
No mercy is shown when the battle is won. The conquered will bow and the foes they will grow. Follow the Khan as we conquer the land of the house of the Khan. Now there is no escape. The horse of the Khan. Through the ranks of the horde and then follow the Khan.
Yo.
Of the world we will go.
Kneel. Well, or fall. Yeah, so they're each characters from different soldiers
Not
from
you guys again.
yes, them again. From around the world, Obviously, like you see, Joachim is the Templar leader. Freaking awesome.
Playing the gig with my best friends felt so good.
So that's what I thought. 3-4 minute song just surrounded, now sandwiched by like an intro and a following to the story. This is, how do you not love this sneaking band? How do you not?
I'm lucky to live in a time where war is history, but heavy metal is forever.
Yes. Yes, it is. Let the credits roll to give credit where credit is due, as I always do. That was a super cool concept, though, outside of all that. Super cool concept. Makes me wonder if that was the original idea they had when they wrote the song. There it is. See, okay. So I Yeah, the Templar Knight was Joachim. Okay, it was the Roman soldier was Pod, and the Napoleonic commander from, because they did a video on that too, was Hannes. Vlad the Impaler was Chris, and then Viking Berserker Thobe. Toby? No, yeah. Very cool. So they were each characters from each of their different, videos they've done. Nice. Oh, cool. The young band. They did point them out. Leo Molbach, Dylan Brooks, Sophie Stone, Ollie Brand, and Finn Codler. The little kid band. That's cool. Yeah, Potter has so much to do with these songs, these videos. That dude is probably got to be the hardest working guy in the band, in my opinion. That was cool. Jeez, we still got 7 seconds left. Pretty sure it's just going to end with this. And so it is. Awesome. That concept was fantastic. I thought that was such a cool idea, and I'm glad they did that. Because, the typical video that they come out with when they do their singles, actually, as you saw with Templars, it was like them defending the castle as they were getting overrun by the king and his guardsmen, and obviously wiping them all out. But and gosh, go back decades and watch all their videos, and it's usually just like the battlefield or the whatever they're talking about or the person they're talking about, just showing, expressing the story as history writes it. But to put it in a museum, to have these historical figures woken up by the power of the band's instruments that they used once upon a time, that woke them up, and the magic from the instruments that came, that brought that museum to life. And that lady's like, she's seen this before. She's like, not you guys again. That was so cool. Neat concept. Haven't seen that yet. The brilliance of Sabaton, ladies and gentlemen. Stick around for a few minutes. Let's do the wrap up. Gotta love Sabaton and how proud they always are of their music and the songs they write, and obviously the singles that they deliver, including the videos that they like to talk about it. So super easy heading on over to Sabaton.net about Hordes of Khan. Sabaton fans are always sharing topics they love to hear songs about, and Genghis Khan, one of the history's most legendary conquerors, has been a frequent request over the years. At the time, it didn't quite fit within the scope of our World War I era, but once we decided to shift our direction, we revisited the idea. Before we fully committed to any song suggestions, we needed to feel inspired by the story behind it, and that's where the research begins. Oh, maybe that's what brought us to the museum. As we researched for topics for the new album, we were on the lookout for epic stories that deserved equally epic music. Genghis Khan instantly stood out as the perfect fit. His story checked all the boxes and proved to be very inspiring. He was a master on horseback warfare and united the Mongol tribes through diplomacy and military might. This man built the largest contiguous empire stretching far beyond Mongolia. It bridged east and west through the Silk Road and left a lasting impact on global history. How can we not write about Genghis Khan? And so Hordes of Khan was born. The music for Hordes of Khan was composed by Joachim, and the lyrics to the songs were written by Pod. It carries a galloping rhythm and evokes images of warrior charging on horseback. The song's energy and movement makes it an ideal fit for this topic, capturing the spirit of Genghis Khan and his legendary conquest. Could not agree more. Gotta love Sabaton. Can't wait to see the Sabaton history video on that if they decide to do one. But nonetheless, Sabaton is on this channel. Sabaton is here to stay. And as new music and albums come out, they will also be hung on that wall. But if it's your first time here, number one, welcome. Thank you so much for checking out this video. I have a handful of Sabaton reactions out there, and I promise you there will be more because I'm loving this direction that they're taking now that they got Thoby back in the mix up again. But if you want to be notified when new music comes out from Sabaton that I react to, please do those things for me. I truly appreciate it. Everyone else, thank you so much for checking this video out. Leave me those comments below. Let me know what you think so far, the new direction of Sabaton that they're taking, the music that they're writing, and the direction that they're going, or just pop in and say hello. And I like to read and respond to the comments down there. But one more time, everybody, thank you so much for watching that. That was Sabaton with the Hordes of Khan. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and until next time, keep on rocking.